Alright, getting back to the old routine, decided to do what the fuck, kind of Kobe's idea. Yeah, him and Truffles said it might be a good idea to do one, so I said, what the hell. But anyway, yeah, maybe a good news later. Big surprise. Anyway, yeah, just try to get away from the bullshit. So anyway, TAA, okay, Amazing Atheist. So everybody did a Carlin commentary, not everybody, but the three of them, Captain Awesome, Kobe, and Amazing Atheist. And you know, Captain Awesome is basically, yeah, George Carlin would want you to just spit on his grave or something, which would probably, he's just being cool when he says that kind of shit, but he probably liked that people gave a damn that he was fucking dead. Appreciated his work, appreciated his contribution, all that bullshit. Yeah, nothing, Amazing Atheist was okay, whatever. And, Kobe was pretty good, though, just pointing out that, there's certain people, they do something and they kind of give you some kind of faith in humanity kind of thing. And I have to say that George Carlin sort of did that for me. I remember him a long time ago, before he had his first heart attack. He was talking about blue food and the 7 nasty words and that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I mean, he was just so antisocial and so articulate. I mean, he was really clever guy, smart with words, had a way of speaking that just had real credibility. But anyway, so enough said. So then the other Amazing Atheist does a question video, right? So he does one of his question videos, and he edited it for his customers this time. So he edits it down to 16 minutes from an hour, and points out that, yeah, I took out all the crappy, shitty parts that I usually forced you to endure when I'm not a partner, when it comes down to. So yeah, it was kind of tame. I don't know if there was anything in it that said anything to me. I mean, I think he said that Captain Awesome is funny, which I'm, I haven't seen it lately, and he was really impressed with the coffee video. He thought that was brilliant. I mean, I can't really imagining, the laughing out loud thing. I mean, I don't do that too often anyway, but that coffee video isn't a laughing out loud kind of video. It is a, oh man, I didn't see that coming kind of video. I mean, shit, especially after, the first 2 or 3 times. The one funny remark he made, though, was, about how Captain Awesome has that funny middle fingery thing where his other fingers stick out. I've noticed the same things. This is the first time I ever agree with the Amazing Atheist. That is really fucked up. He says it's kind of girly. Yeah, I'd go kind of nerdy. It's like I go to official nerd school to get making the middle finger wrong, to have your hand all crippled up. Whatever. It's kind of funny. So anyway, so Captain Awesome did a last will, said something like, yeah, shit on me or something, and so I'll be right there, if I'm fortunate enough to be still around after you're gone. Hope. No, nothing personal. I should go first. So anyway, and then he did this homophobic, Muslimophobic kind of thing, Islamophobic, and he said a couple of things that was kind of stupid, like people who are homophobic aren't afraid of gays, and I mean, he made a little joke, comes home and they cleaned his house, ha ha ha. But they are afraid of gays. I mean, they're afraid of people with different sexual proclivities or whatever. So I mean, there's lots of people that are very paranoid. There's people afraid of the word fart. As people get all upset, you say skanky cunt, it's like the earth fractures. There's like a little line that creates right in the earth, and it almost fractures when you say something like that. Speaking of which, I mean, Gypsy Witch was in Stickam, so I should post a link to her channel page. We got along. We're probably only going to last about 10 minutes. But she's really got an attitude. I mean, the shit that comes out of her mouth. But she's not stupid, which is, but she gives you, it's like a good illustration, a good mirror for me to look into, because I can say, oh yeah, when I talk like a complete asshole, I do sound stupid, because sometimes it's just too vulgar, but whatever. It's not a criticism, because I do the same thing. Alright, anyway, YouTube police. Okay, so this is one of these hater guys, and he makes this dumb video, pointing out how, I'm stupid because I'm suing him for doing his mannequin show. And I didn't DMCA any of his videos. I'm not suing him for copyright violations. I'm going to sue him for friggin' slander and libel. I mean, his comments on boards have been just outrageous. He just flaunts it, you know, liar, frivolous this, Hitler that, Nazi this. I mean, just all this excess. So I'll throw To Be Serious in here. She's, I guess, one of the enemies now. And it's just, you know, kind of funny. I mean, okay, she has no response to the, you know, you're full of shit on the drawing thing. So she posts the video that we've seen before. I don't know who posted it before, Great Text or somebody did, about this, you know, there's this old British clip, you know, where they kind of make fun of chauvinism by, you know, pointing out that women have to act stupid to please men. And, you know, it's just so, it's such a, you know, it's just such skirt hiding, okay? Oh, it's the awful chauvinistic men that are you know, making me a liar? I don't think so. You know, that was your choice. So anyway, enough of that. Fake Sagan, 2 videos, you know, did a 9/11 one. Just bored the hell out of me. It's like I was listening, I wasn't even hearing what he was saying, but it was just that some kind of bullshit argument that, yeah, well, the government has an interest in keeping us all confused, and that's all it's about, is keeping us confused and stupid, so we're not paying attention to what the hell's going on. And I guess there was some point to that. And then it got into the South Park thing. The second video was about how the South Park is, you know, the 2 guys are too conservative. And, the 2 guys are funny. That's the bottom line. And it's, you know, they really do take shots at everything. I mean, I don't know what they leave off the table in terms of shot taking. So whatever. I don't think of it as a conservatively bent show. But whatever. Yeah, it's got its value, period. Doesn't really matter contextually. I don't think the message is always fucked up enough that who cares. So anyway, enough on that one. So yeah, it was Fake Sagan back, but he really wasn't, you know, it wasn't vintage Fake Sagan. It was, you know, the new shirtless I'm Fake Sagan, but, you know, whatever. We'll see where it goes. All right, Tommy from the Bronx. You know, you kind of, I don't know, he's sort of a truther, a partial truther. You know, he has some of these conspiracy theories. There's apparently 50,000 cameras watching the Pentagon, and he's wondering why we don't have a good picture of the plane going into the building. The pictures I saw were some of them pretty damn good. It's a fucking airplane going into the fucking building. You know, and the idea that people take something that some eyewitness says, or some, you know, eyewitnesses are always full of shit. I mean, they thought, you know, that the plane that fell in the ocean was shut down by missiles. No, it was the fucking pilot flew it into the goddamn ocean, idiots. But whatever. I mean, there's always this speculation, always this nonsense, and it's just pointless. You know, the government can't control the circumstance like that. They're going to fly things into their own buildings, and they're going to be able to control what the public's going to do. And you could tell that at least George Bush wasn't in on any of it, because when the whole 9/11 thing was happening, he has this dopey look on his face, and then he flies out to Nebraska, for Christ's sake. So, I mean, I guess he was a little bit scareded, and I guess he wouldn't have been scared if he knew it was all a put on. But whatever. Who has interest in arguing this shit? It's like arguing UFOs or something. I mean, you really got to get this shit right to even start the argument. So to Kobe, he did the good little George Carlin thing, and then he did a little montage of his new life, and it looked a lot like his old life, but, you know, it's more smiles. Maybe that's the difference. So yeah, everybody looks kind of similar. The players, like the actors, have, you know, it's new actors, but they all look kind of like the old actors, and so, but it was interesting. Yeah, I just don't hate him lately. I just don't got the energy for it. He's just so less stupid than these other assholes I'm dealing with. Alright, this is the end of part 1. I'll have to make 2 parts because it's just too long, and I've done the speeding up thing like 3 videos in a row, and it really is rude. So 2-part video, sorry. Try to do better next time.